We have now entered uncharted territories. If you're old enough, then you know who Sammie is, the R&B singer who had a popular hit to my recollection, he had a popular hit. I'm not sure if he had more than one hit. I know of one song he made that was really popping and everybody liked it. Then he disappeared off the face of the music business. Cam Newton, of all people, has decided to sit down with Sammie and give him parenting advice. You heard me correctly. Cam Newton decided to give Sammie parenting advice on what being a real stepfather is. And I'm interested to find out exactly how this conversation goes, because we all know that Cam Newton has a plethora of children, a lot of children, and trust and believe he should know what being a stepfather is, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of men who probably are stepfathers to his kids. Because let's be real, his baby mamas aren't just going to stay single their entire lives. For what? He's no longer dating them. It's not like he has 8 kids by one woman or even 2. No, he has multiple baby mamas as well. So he doesn't make the best decisions. Let's be real about it. Before we get into the video though, I need y'all to do 3 things for me. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video so someone else can do the very same thing. And without further ado, let's get into this video and see exactly what they have to discuss when it comes to being a stepfather. I understand exactly where Sammie is coming from with that. Some of y'all may not understand, but let me break it down for you. I've dealt with single mothers in the past. I've been in relationships with single mothers, and what did I always tell their children? I will never replace your dad. I will never replace your father. Now, honestly, will I do it again? No, not today. I will not date a single mother. That's just my opinion. At the age I'm at right now, that is my preference. I've done it in the past, and it just didn't work out for me. It may work out for you. Will I tell you to do it as a man? No, I will not tell you to do something that I would not do myself. Why? Because it does not work. I've tried it several times. And y'all know what the definition of insanity is, right? Exactly. And so I've told those children that I will never replace your father. I can never be your father. You can never be that child's father. Let's be real. Never. You do not share the same DNA. You can be that child's tutor. You can be that child's guiding light. You can't even be their disciplinarian. No, you can't. You could only be their friend. You can only be that adult in their lives that can help guide them in the right direction. Why? Because you do not share the same DNA. And once you put your hands on a child that is not yours, guess what's going to happen? Y'all already know. I don't have to tell you.
I'm in Elena's life because I pursued her mother knowing that she came with a +1.
Okay.
The mother of my second child, we're not dating. We are friends and we're co-parents.
Yeah.
That's it. And honestly, I won't be with either of the mothers of my children. This is just a revelation I've come to. For me to be my fullest self, Sammie needs to be alone. With oneness with God, and then my children are my second priority, and then business. And to be clear, and I don't want to father and daddy any other children that aren't my responsibilities going.
Do you know that's
forward.
almost, and this is my opinion, almost impossible for that to be the case if she.
How so?
Okay.
If they have present fathers, right? We don't live together.
That's facts.
We don't live in the same state.
That's understandable.
But now I meet the children. I speak. I'm kind. I'm letting it be known. I'm Legend's father, and I'm a dear friend and co-parent to you guys as mother. But why is it? Why in that specific situation do you think it's impossible
for you to build a relationship with the other children from your second baby mother? Is because their brother has a father that will be a part of our lives.
So is it a relationship as I'm a father figure or I'm just Legend's dad?
To any dynamic, I don't think you could put a title on what could become of it.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, don't be closed-minded off of the idea that your presence in Legend's life can and potentially will impact their lives as well. I'm not sitting up here trying.
I disagree. I'm going to keep it a stack with y'all. I totally disagree with this. Why? It's because you will always be Legend's father. Sammie, he will always be Legend's father. To those other kids, he will forever be Legend's father. When they are 10, when they are 20, when they are 30, he will forever be known as Legend's father. He will never be their dad. He will never be a father figure to them. He would rather co-parent with his daughter's mother. He doesn't want much to do with her. He knows he will never be with these two women who mothered his two children. He will never be with them. He needs to be by himself. And do you want to know why a man gets to that point, or how a man gets to that point? Dealing with an unruly woman. That's the only way you reach that point. How is it a man will step in, right, knowing that a woman has children, she has kids that are not his, and he's still willing to date her, court her, be with her, probably marry her, right? He's willing to do all of that. But then, after you have a child with this man, all of a sudden, things just change and he's ready to dip? Make that make sense for a minute. I need y'all to ponder on that. Think about that for a minute. That a man is willing to do all of this, right? Only to leave once you have a child with that man. I wonder why.
To tell you.
Yeah, I just, no, as far as them knowing who I am.
Okay.
And knowing why I'm around, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. I just understand because I've been stepdad.
Mm-hmm. Bro,
there you go.
15 and 12, they're older.
So understand this, right? And I want to say it through this lens to give you more of a perspective of.
You've been in this position before?
I am in this position.
Okay.
So my first baby mother had a child prior to.
Mm-hmm.
I take full responsibility of the development of that child.
Yes,
she
sir.
has a father.
Yes, sir.
That in some capacity is involved.
Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna say how much, I'm not gonna say how less. They have a relationship.
Yes, sir.
What that is none of my responsibility, respectfully.
Yes, sir.
My second baby mother also had a child that I also
have taken under your wing.
Taken under to say, hey.
Do y'all hear this shit? My first baby mama had a child. My second baby mama had a child. My third baby, like, do y'all hear who we are taking advice from? People who make the craziest decisions in life. Y'all actually sit there and take the advice of people like this, who will steer you the wrong way and tell you that you should do something they've been doing that hasn't been working. Make that make sense to me. It's never going to, because 1 + 1 is 2. It's never going to be 3, 4, or 5, right? Right.
Hey, I came into his life when he was 13, I believe 12 or 13 years old. And he was older. He knew who I was. He knew me as, hey, you Cam, you on Madden. I play with you like,
that's all you'll ever
be. It was one of those type of situations.
That's all you'll ever be.
Naturally. My affiliation with
his mother
and me trying to be the best father that I.
Oh, wait, so his bonus daughter is the daughter of another man. I get it now. It's the daughter of another man he calls his bonus daughter, which will never be his daughter. We have to get out of trying to change the definition and vocabulary. I know what 1 + 1 is. It will always be the same thing, but for some reason, people are trying to change language around to mean things that it does not mean. Bonus daughter. You don't have a bonus daughter. That will never be your daughter, especially if she has a father in her life. Guess what? That's her dad. And whoever you fathered with her mother, that's your child. Which part of that doesn't he understand? I don't think he ever will understand that, because he doesn't make the smartest decisions. I'm sorry. Y'all know I'm going to keep it honest. He doesn't make the best decisions. And I can kind of see what he's talking about when he says, you will play a part in that child's life. Yes, you will. You most certainly will, because what? The brother or daughter is your child. It's that simple. They will see you come pick that child up. They will. You may even invite them out with their brother, or, you know, with your daughter or your son. You may even invite them out to an outing together. That's cool and all. But don't ever think you can replace that child's father, because you never will. Trust and believe. Especially when they get older, they want to know who their real father is.
I registered from that is, I've earned her respect to show up in a way where she respected me enough to put that title.
Right.
Therefore, who am I to say, don't call me daddy? Especially if I have an involvement in her life that she sees and respects. And as we grown to understand each other and the dynamic of me and her mother's relationship, it now became more than just what the optics probably have known.
You were able to, and these are with women that you never were with outside of the dynamic of you guys procreating.
Smashing.
No.
Smashing.
Okay, see, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
See, that's where.
Okay.
See, you were with these women at some point, like as
He was smashing.
their man or boyfriend. No.
That's
I
what,
doubt.
no.
He was
The
smashing.
second,
Okay.
we were great friends.
Got it.
See?
I'm talking. Like,
Okay, that's what I wanted to know, because my disconnect is that emotion.
It's still to this day.
You know what I'm saying? My disconnect is that
still
emotion.
to this day. And Lorena, for me, has been an ear
Yeah.
that's like, yo, like, I'm going through this.
Yeah.
And I've been public about emotional intelligence and speaking. I speak to women.
Yes, sir.
I always
Ladies and gentlemen, emotional intelligence is a term that was created within the past 5 years. We never heard of that shit before until now. Until they wanted to place a title on how you, let's say, how you react to certain things, whether it's logically or emotionally. If you think more logically than anything, you lack emotional intelligence. If you're not empathetic, you lack emotional intelligence. If you don't give a fuck about what a lot of people do in life because you understand that life will hit you harder than the Mack truck, you lack emotional intelligence. This is the term they use when they want to belittle you, especially as a man. This is the reason why that term is often thrown at men.
always had a great relationship with my mom.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
always
same.
had a great relationship with my dad, but my dad was the alpha. My mom was more of the submissive presence that also had power in knowing, son, you all right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pray for you, son. You was on my spirit. I said, man, mom.
You can rest in your mom.
So
You can rest in a woman.
in a woman.
Yes, sir.
So our dynamic was never sexual before it was
Friendship.
friendship.
Companionship of your buddy.
And when it happened, it was like, whoa.
See, ours is flipped. It was sexual, and now we're becoming homies and friends. You know what I mean? But again, I'm never gonna like treat her kids any kind of way, but with love and respect and compassion. I'm just not gonna own up and say, I'm daddy.
So basically what Cam Newton is saying is be a mentor to your child's brother or sister from another man. I mean, you're a mentor to hundreds and thousands of people, especially if you are a celebrity. These kids look up to you. So what's the difference? There really is none. He wants you to, I guess, go deeper and play the role of a stepfather, which again, you will never be able to replace that child's real father. Because the stepfather usually gets stepped on. That's just how it is. In my experience, I'm just being honest. If you're a man who's experienced this, leave a comment in the comment section. Beware when dating women that have kids already, because you may become that stepdaddy who gets stepped on. Until next time.
If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content.